Hi ladies, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Mo. I talk about personal growth, wellness, and femininity chit chat. All those fun, amazing things. If you are interested in elevating your life and just enhancing the person that you are in the right space. Just in case no one told you today, I think you are so beautiful and I love you guys. Now let us get into today's topic. Ladies, today I wanted to talk about the micro habits of a feminine woman. I am not making this video to tell you ladies what to do, but I would like to emphasize on some certain habits and traits that we can continuously work on to enhance the woman that we are, especially when we are trying to become more feminine or when we are trying to rest in our feminine energy. Now, getting into the video, the very first thing that I wanted to say to you ladies is to reduce the stress in your life, whether from work, whether from home, people, places, things. Stress is one of the reasons majority of the women who aren't resting in their feminine energy or who have a hard time tapping into their femininity, usually one of the reasons is stress. When we have so much going on in our lives, when we do not take the time to ease into the things that we are doing, when we make other things a priority rather than ourselves, then we begin to fall into that provider, protector, gotta get it done kind of energy. You all know exactly what it is that I am saying. What I wanted to say to you all that it is never that serious. There is always a solution to whatever it is that we are going through. It may not be the solution that we want, but there is a solution to whatever it is that we are going through. Okay? If you are stressed out about, the things you gotta get done at home, hire some help. If you are stressed out about work, delegate your work. If you are stressed out about a thing in your life, get some outside help. So, there is always a solution to things. But when we are so fixated on the things that we have to do, we tend to forget that. I wanted to take the time to emphasize on the importance of reducing and removing stress because, yes, ladies, it is that important. Stress can permanently unalive a person. Stress can prematurely age you. Stress can cause unnecessary illness. The next thing I would like to talk to you ladies about is self-care, which is tying into the thing that I am saying right now. You all know that I say it every single time on this channel, pretty much in every single video, because yes, it is that important. Take care of yourself. I don't know how many times I have to say it right now, but I will say it over and over and over again. Pour into yourself. Give yourself the care and the love that you truly deserve, that your body deserves, that your mind deserves, that your spirit deserves, your emotions. Take care of yourself in every aspect of your life. Everybody's urgency is not your emergency. I forgot where I heard that quote. That quote is not mine, but I think it is very relevant in this particular discussion that we are having. Everybody's urgency is not your emergency. If you cannot show up for yourself the best way that you know how are you going to pour into the people, the things, the places around you in a healthy way? Practice gentleness in your life, and whatever it is that you cannot control, it's above you. You cannot control it. But one thing I will say, ladies, is that everything falls into place the way that it is. So long as we are showing up, doing the best that we can with what we have, everything always tends to work out, ladies. Please do not overstress yourself because this will take you out from your feminine energy. Moving on to the next thing I will say to you ladies is that your appearance matters. Your appearance does matter. I've said that multiple times on this channel. I do not say it often, but it does, okay? When we present ourselves in a certain way, it can affect our mood. Yes, it can affect the way that we are being treated from the outside world. Yes, all of these things matter. It is important to present ourselves in a neat, representable manner when we walk out when we walk out the house. It is a reflection of how we feel about ourselves. Ladies, notice that I am not specifically telling you all how to dress, what to wear, all of that, because I do believe that we have to bring our individuality to how it is that we present ourselves. But I will say this, presenting yourself in a neat manner, in a representable manner, is important. Tying into what it is that I am saying to you all right now is the next thing that I have to say to you all. Your appearance is not everything. I know I am contradicting myself because I just said that it is important, but I am also saying it is not everything. And I've said that multiple times on this channel. Your appearance is not everything. Okay, I know that I've made a video about that on this channel. Ladies, if you are not subscribing to my channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button for more videos like this. But like I was saying, I have talked about it in this channel before, on this channel before, and I remember I said your looks are important, but what else? And you know, certain people have their own opinions or made up their projection of what it is they thought that I was saying. I can be on this channel saying that your looks matter, but they're not everything, and someone can translate that into, you know, you can't be around pretty girls. I don't know the correlation, but okay. What I am saying to you ladies, and you can twist my words and you can project this whichever way that you want to, I really don't care. But what I'm saying is that your looks matter, but they are not everything. Be a woman of substance. What else do you have to offer? How is your character? I've said this multiple times. There are a lot of women that are beautiful but have nothing to offer, nothing to show for it. And I will forever stand on that. And I feel like for a long time, there are a lot of people speaking on this particular subject, but they were not talking about this. That was one of the reasons for me that I felt so passionate about coming on here and speaking to you all about femininity. It is not just about your hair. It's not just about your clothes. It's not just about the way that you are presenting yourself on the outer exterior. What is your character like? Are you a good person? Are you a kind person? Do you genuinely care? What do you have to offer to yourself, to your family, to the world, to the people around you? How are you working on yourself, elevating yourself, presenting yourself in this manner? These are things that are very important. I don't know why it's so hard for certain people to understand, because I can be on here talking about looks is not everything, and someone else will translate that into you're just mean, or you're just jealous, or you're just going over your head. Please, ladies, do not be the pretty house with no light bulbs on. Now, if you were interested in practicing self-love and enhancing your life, I have a personal growth brand called MAURDIVA. MAURDIVA is created to help the everyday woman who is trying to elevate her life, trying to work on self-love, and just becoming a more elevated woman, or the woman of your dreams. Now, if you are interested in enhancing your life, I have tools and resources that you can use to do this on MAURDIVA, okay? Now, getting back to what I was saying, moving on to the next thing that I'm talking to you ladies about is to remove the toxic people from your lives. Have you ever noticed that when you have toxicity or toxic people around you, that you are always on guard, you're always defensive, you're always ready for war, you're always strategizing on how to navigate a certain person or situation or place or thing? Having toxic or negative people around you always puts you on guard. When you want to rest in your feminine energy, you want to cultivate a space that allows you to be in that energy, allows you to be safe, allows you to rest in that energy. If you are working in a toxic environment, if you are around toxic people, if you are around things that are always affecting your nervous system, are always putting you on guard, are always putting you in the energy of ready to go to war, you are eventually going to fall out of that feminine energy and always be on defense mode, always be on protector mode, always be on red. And you know, these are not horrible qualities. These aren't bad qualities to have, because yes, as feminine women, we need to fluctuate between our masculinity and femininity, but When you are constantly around these energies, then you are constantly going to always have to be on protector mode. So do your best to remove toxic and negative people from your life. Remove them from your vortex. These people will drain you. They will take from you. They will siphon your energies. Ladies, I've made a video on this channel about energy vampires and how they take the life out of you and they just suck everything out of you, all the greatness around you. You see it in your emotions, you see it in your physical appearance. The next thing that I wanted to talk to you ladies about is to have a brain of your own, have a mind of your own. Ladies, in this world that we are living in, it is so easy for people to come on here and tell you what to do. If you notice on this channel, that is not my job. As a teacher, as a guide, it is my job to guide you all on how it is to do things, not to do them for you. I'm not you, okay? The things that I like are not going to be the things that you like, and that is okay. It doesn't make one person better than the other. So when I say have a brain of your own and have a mind of your own, think for yourself. Don't be the girl that is always following. Like, being a copycat Keisha is not going to work out in the long run. Okay, copycat Keisha, copycat Camilla, whatever it is, I'm trying to spice this up. Being the girl or being the person that is always looking to see what everybody else does so they can do it, you do not have a mind of your own. You do not know who it is that you are. You probably are dealing with some identity issues, and this is okay. We have those periods in our lives. I give grace in this area because there are people who are still trying to find themselves. There are people who are still trying to know who it is that they are, and they feel like the best way for them to do this is to copy the next person. And I am telling you that there's going to be a specific point in your life where you're going to look back and you are going to feel 10 times as worse than you do. The time that is passing by is the time that you should use to rediscover or to discover who it is that you are. It is easy and fun to jump on trends. It is easy and, fun to look at what everybody else is doing. It's like, oh my God, they love her because she's doing that, or she's wearing that, or she's that kind of person. So maybe if I do that, people will love me too. No, if you have to create something outside of who you are for people to love you, it is not love. Ladies, when I say have a brain of your own, it just doesn't result down to what it is that we do. How are you educating yourself? How are you learning? How are you enhancing who you are in different areas of your life? How are you educating yourself in the classroom, outside of the classroom, with the experiences that you are having? Okay, this is important, especially in this day and age that we are living. A lot of people cannot think for themselves. It is scary. Tying into the next thing that I wanted to talk to you ladies about is self-love. Okay, I say this all the time on my channel. You all know by now how passionate I am about us taking the time to know ourselves, us taking the time to love ourselves. I say this all the time. When I went through, self-love journey is a continuous journey. And when I went through the journey of truly getting to know myself, it was a wonderful experience. It was challenging, but it was wonderful. And it was wonderful in the sense that you get to discover yourself. You get to know yourself. You get to truly embrace yourself as you are and as you are becoming. Okay, it is a moment and an experience that no one else can ever take from you. You do a lot of things by showing up for yourself. I've made a video on that. Make sure you check it out. Giving yourself the care that you need, giving yourself the love that you need. How do we practice self-love? How do we practice getting to know ourselves? You can do this with hobbies. I tell you ladies all the time, what is it that you like to do? It can be the most mundane and silliest thing. I like to go on walks. Then go on walks. Get passionate about walks. I love to sing. I love to dance. I love to draw. What is it that you love to do? There are people out there that do not even know themselves. It's like they don't know what they like. They don't know what it is that they want to do. And when you ask them, they look to social media to see what everybody else is doing. Then they make that their thing. And in order to cultivate a mind of your own, you have to spend time with yourself. You have to care for yourself. You have to love yourself. Get some hobbies. Ladies, the next thing that I wanted to say to you all is healing. Healing the wounds that you carry is extremely important. The wounded feminine energy. I believe I made a video on that, but I think I'm going to refilm that video for you ladies. Now, whether you are a man or woman watching this, or watching or listening to this video, I need you to understand the importance of healing the wounds that you carry. We talk about elevating as feminine women, and oftentimes we talk about, our physical appearance, our mental, what are we doing, how are we leveling up, how are we elevating, blah, 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 blah. Your emotional is just as important as everything else. Your emotional state is just as important as everything else. What we do not handle internally, it begins to translate to so many areas of our lives. You cannot run from this. No matter how far you think you are running, it will always catch up to you. You cannot escape you. Heal the wounds that you carry. It is painful, but I promise you, you will not be unalived. It could possibly hurt depending on what it is that you are healing from. But on the opposite end of that, you become the woman that you are trying to be. And make no mistake, healing is a continuous journey, because you can heal from something else and something else can arise. The more we show up for ourselves, the more that we heal ourselves, the more that we are making it a habit to practicing healing in our lives, the much easier it becomes for us to show up in that way. So ladies, that is it. Thank you all so much for stopping by this video. If you are new, once again, my name is Mo. Thank you all so much for stopping by. Ladies, please do not forget to stay blessed and beautiful, okay? You are beautiful. Always remember that. And I will see you in my next video, all right? Bye.